Hey guys.
Well, wait, what is this?
We're in Astrollywood.
We're like floating in space.
It's
I
raining
love it.
Astrollywood stars on us right now.
So is this like supposed to be space? Is that what it is?
We're just like in a cosmic wonder right now.
Well, I'm glad I'm wearing my tie dye.
I'm obsessed. I
should
want
have
to live here.
I should have partaken in other activities before.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get started before I get fired. Go with your intro.
I'm Val. We're watching Astrollywood, MVTO astrologer over here.
And I am Christian Acosta. Welcome to Astrollywood.
Welcome. And today we're going to talk about Leos, guys. It's Leo season.
Leo. And is the sign like a lion as well?
It's lion, roar. You guys are the king, queens of the Zodiac. And you guys saw we talked about J-Lo last week. Leo season, we're going to keep talking about the Leos in Hollywood today. So let's actually move on to our trait example, our Leo traits.
Okay.
Because I want to tell you guys
characteristics, right?
Yes,
characteristics.
all about your sign. So look who's there, my favorite, Jason Momoa. So Leos
You love him. You just put on the people you love to see on this show.
Honestly, guys, yes, sorry. You'll have to stare at him because I adore him.
All right.
So Leos are majestic, creative, big-hearted, and you guys love to be center of attention.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yes.
Center of attention. That's a surprise one to me.
You know when a Leo walks in a room because
Okay.
they're literally like, hello, I'm here. Like they're ruled by the sun. So it's like the sun is shining on them. Like when they walk in, they're extremely charismatic. They're loud. They're proud.
Or do they feel like the sun and shining on everything? You know, like
Both.
rotating, everything goes around them? No?
Exactly. Center of the universe.
Okay,
like they're the
okay.
life of the party. Everyone needs to look at them. And if you don't look at a Leo enough and you don't acknowledge a Leo as much as they would like to be acknowledged, they're going to get a little bit upset.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, Leo. I know that you guys don't like constructive criticism, but that's
You know what? I'm so glad that you started this conversation with everyone because as always, like, please let us know what you guys think about this.
Yes.
Is Val right? Is she wrong? She could
The
be
Leos
wrong.
are
She
going
could
to
be
be
wrong.
so mad at me,
right?
though. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Right?
I could be wrong. I'm not a Leo. I could be wrong. But
Oh my God.
Leos
They're
are
all
gonna
gonna
hate me
hate you.
today.
You know that.
Yeah,
They're all
they
gonna
are.
hate you.
But I love
comment,
Leos.
comment and let us know. Yeah, I'm totally like this, or not so much, or whatever it is. And
Yes.
and be honest. Look, if you want to be the center of attention all the time, but you don't want to admit it, hey, just like let us know for real.
It is
Okay,
what it
it's
is.
true, right?
You guys shine bright like a diamond. I always say that. And you walk in, you have all this charisma, but you guys do get upset when people don't look at you a lot and don't give you the attention you need.
I
So
love this.
let's talk about the Leo celebrities in Hollywood and their
Okay.
most Leo moments. So you guys saw Jason Momoa, right? Khal Drogo, Aquaman. Amazing. I'm going to stop being biased. But let's put on that Giphy of Jason Momoa so we can give you guys an example of his majestic self. He looks like a little lion, you guys.
How is this an example of him being majestic?
He walks into a room and you cannot help but break neck. I personally have never seen him because if I do, I'll probably faint. But regardless, he just has all this charisma and he looks like he demands attention. He walks in the room and it's just like, he's strong, he's brave, he's proud. And Leo men, they never want to seem like they show a sign of weakness.
It's really interesting because as you said, he's playing Aquaman.
Yes.
And so I love the fact that he is, because Aquaman is known to be like, people make fun of that superhero.
right, you love
know what I'm
superheroes,
saying?
yeah.
But they make fun of him. They make fun of Aquaman
Yeah.
like being the weak superhero. Like, really, what kind of power do you have? You can talk to dolphins. Ooh. So it's interesting that they put Jason, who's obviously such a strong person,
Yes.
obviously a major Leo.
Exactly. He is a major Leo. And he actually plays a really big Leo personality kind of role in Game of Thrones, Khal Drogo.
I don't watch Game of Thrones. I know.
Game of
I
Thrones
have
fans,
to.
if you guys are watching, Khal Drogo, total Leo personality. He ends up falling so hard for Khaleesi. You are my sun, my moon, and my stars. Or whatever he tells her. I die for that part. But yeah, Leos at the end of the day, and Leo men especially, they are so brave and they're so strong. But at the end of the day, they're like super soft inside. They wanna
he
be
looks like a
loved.
lion.
He does.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looks like
He
a
totally
lion.
looks like a lion with that hair.
Yes.
And that, right there where he was like talking or
Yes.
whatever, He looks like a
He doesn't have
lion.
to say anything, and everyone's just like, who is that guy? Even on the screen. And
You
another
are
example.
so in lust. It's
I'm
nuts.
so in
Can we
love.
please move on to the next one?
I know, I'm always in love with
No.
at least one
next,
person.
guys, please get to the next one, please.
Let's show our next example, which is Chris Hemsworth, another super Leo. Hello.
Are you serious? What are we doing today?
Okay, don't get mad, Christian, but this is Leo season, and these guys, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, so all Leos have 8-packs.
He's super Leo. Like he's shining. He's shining,
Oh my
literally. He's shining. He's Thor. He's just like powerful, and just his personality. Once again, perfect Leo example. And I had to include him in there under Majestic.
I mean,
he's Majestic.
Look, I don't know them, too well. I don't follow their careers too well. But when you take a look at, the two of them side by side, they almost look the same. They almost could be like, they probably compete for the same roles in movies.
They have that same like savage like personality and like, yeah, but inside they're like little teddy bears.
Ah, that's interesting. Actually, you know what? You want to know something really interesting? I bumped into him at a place in LA, and he was by himself because his friends went to do something, and he had a harmonica on his necklace.
He starts playing
I was there with my friends, and he walks over, he goes, "Hey, you want to hear me play the harmonica?"
Oh my God, that's so real. Like, look at me, I'm going to do a show for you.
Yes, now that you're saying that.
That's
and so
so real.
we're all like, okay, yeah. And so he just like, all right, and he comes in, he sits next to us, and he's like, and starts playing the harmonica.
Okay, guys, you see, this is a perfect example of Leos. Like, you guys always have to do like a little tap dance where people are like, hey, ta-da, look at me.
That's so funny.
Leo's
that you
egos
say that.
hurt really easily if they're not acknowledged.
There you go. Cool.
They
That's
used to
my
constantly be
Chris
shining.
Hemsworth story.
I had to put Chris Hemsworth and Jason Momoa under Majestic. It gets better, I promise.
All right, let's move
Plus,
on.
we had J-Law in the beginning, Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to our next example, which is creative. Hello, Madonna.
All right, there we go. Some female action.
Totally. Look at her. She is the epitome of a Leo. She acted, she sings, she dances, and she is always being, she even does certain things like to get that attention sometimes, like even like the negative attention just to get that attention.
Okay.
Yes.
The creativity obviously could be something that everyone's all about, or everyone's like, wait a minute, what? But creativity, I guess, does lead you in different directions.
Totally. But Leos are naturally creative. They're performers. They're theatrical. Leos can either sing, paint, draw, dance. Because they're ruled by the sun, and in astrology, the sun is actually your soul purpose, your authentic self. Leos need to be their true authentic self. That's their mission in life. So if they can't shine completely and be themselves, they're not content, and they're not going to evolve as spiritual beings. I got a little bit deep there.
You did get deep. But you know what? Honestly, that does sound like Madonna. I will say that definitely sounds like Madonna for sure. So I think that was a perfect example.
And she's not shy, like, to put herself out there. I mean, like a prayer back in the 80s, like really, like the burning crosses in the background, just like really, like she had
controversial, but she wants
She wanted the attention, and even like at 50, she did Hung Up on You. Like that is crazy. Like the way she was doing all those dance moves, she's incredible.
And their creativity just flows, right?
Totally, totally creative. So moving on to our next example, which is actually Emilio. What's our next example? Oh, of course it is.
Wait, how could you forget
How
Jennifer
could I forget,
Lopez?
literally? And it's funny, we just spoke about her, and look at me, I'm ready for big-hearted. Look at J-Lo and A-Rod, they're both Leos, and they went to the DR to give back to like the kids in the school. I thought that was so sweet.
There they are together, obviously with all the children of that organization, and it's just fantastic that they do, have such big heart that they give back.
Totally, and Leos are very giving, aside from being major shopaholics, and you guys know this. Comment below if you know any shopaholic Leos or any Leo parents.
Really?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Leos want to buy everything for everyone. They come in like, you guys, I brought you this, I gave you this. They love to
so it's for others?
Yes.
Not for themselves?
No, for others. Of course they want attention, but they want people to always be happy. They're playful, they're childlike. They're the sign of the heart. They always want everybody to be content and everything to kind of be like a game and a party.
I'm gonna make all my friends Leos. They can buy me everything all the time.
Leo and Scorpio, calm down. I don't know about that.
Leo, Scorpio. No idea what that means, but okay.
Fire and water.
Now wait,
Leo and Scorpios out there.
This is interesting. So let's go back to the center of attention, right? So we have Jennifer and Alex Rodriguez, who are a couple. So what happens when you have two Leos together?
Leos together, two signs together could work. I mean, again, I told you this last time. A Scorpio and Scorpio for me is a little much.
Okay.
But two signs together usually work. Leo and Leo, absolutely, because they're constantly giving each other the compliments. Notice Leos be like they walk out like with all their pictures and their hashtags, and they're always complimenting each other and giving each other that attention.
Got it.
Leo and Leo work out. My parents, shout out to them.
Now,
Leos.
Yeah, Leos. Yeah. There you go. Now, touching on the big heart, I actually found out Alex Rodriguez is a fantastic father.
Like, oh my gosh.
He is a fantastic father. He actually makes sure that he arranges his schedule to be he only gives himself a certain number of days where he could be away from his kids.
I die for that. And his Instagram is full of pictures of him and his two daughters.
Right, completely.
Love it. And he is an amazing father. And to me, that's amazing. Leo dads, Dad, I love you. Amazing fathers.
And obviously Jennifer's a fantastic mom
Amazing,
as well.
totally.
Yes,
They're very motherly. They fight to death for their kids.
She does.
Yeah, very protective. Lions, they're cub, they're babies. They're gonna fight hard for them.
Nice analogy, Val.
Yeah.
Look at you.
So okay.
You're getting good at this.
Stop it, Christian. I'm telling you, it's his background.
Yeah,
can't.
it is his background.
I don't even know.
You.
Like, I'm just feeling cosmic today. So, okay, moving on to our last example, but definitely not the least. Miss Kylie
Definitely
Jenner.
not the least. Definitely not the least.
She cannot be more of a Leo, and she is the center of everyone's universe right this moment.
I mean, it's crazy.
It is. Look at her hair. She had to do the highlighter yellow because she just needs to glow. She has a glow on her naturally. She glows. And it's funny, I said this from day one. I love all the Kardashian sisters, but Kylie has something.
Of course she has something, which is
Kylie
why she's
has
become
something.
A lot of people are actually saying that she's the most popular one now out of all of them. And then obviously for years it was Kim Kardashian that was like number one in the family. But now everyone's saying that it's definitely Kylie. And you know, when you go back a few years ago, you probably would have been like, nah, it's never gonna happen.
Exactly. Why now? But if you think about it, how did she get famous? Taking selfies.
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
Kim takes selfies too, but Kylie used to do like videos and stuff on her Instagram, and she's the queen of Snapchat. Yeah, like we can't get enough of her. She's everywhere. She is the center of everyone's universe.
And it doesn't hurt that she got really hot.
She is. She's really pretty.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
She is really, really pretty, and she's always glowing, and she loves attention, and it's just it's crazy to me how much like her sign resonates with her. And even as a little girl, if you watch the Kardashians, she was always playing around. Like she was always like a mischievous little girl, like running around, like putting on her mom's like high heels. She's a cutie, and she's like total Leo.
Wow, so interesting. I'll have to ask her next time, you know.
Yeah, next time you see her.
I wish I did.
Hey Kylie, I hope you're watching. Gianluca, he cannot be more of a Leo, and he is the center of Instagram attention right this moment. All his posts are him dancing. That's how he got famous too.
Of course he got famous because obviously he was showcasing himself on social media. That's not the way he made his money.
Of course he's a businessman.
That's the way he made his, you know, his fame happen.
Because guess what? Being a Leo, his true authentic self needed to do that. The business was not enough. Having his own business was not enough. He needed to be on tables posting his Instagram, like his dance moves on Instagram.
Can I tell you something? A lot of people that I follow on social media, I'm like, oh man, they're cool, you know, cool. But Gianluca is someone I actually want to be friends with.
He's awesome.
Like
cool.
That's very few people that like fit that category for me, but definitely for sure.
He's so cool, and like he has so much fun when he dances. And if there's anything that Leos love is the music. If you have music on, like the Leo is like jamming out. Oh my God, we need to put some mi gente right now.
Yeah, exactly. We need that. We need that.
On Snapchat that they had the other day.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
But yeah, that's totally Gianluca, and like that's Leos in general. You guys are the life of the party. Let's move on to our last example, which is Zodiac royalty, because Leos are the kings and queens of the Zodiac. We had to put J-Lo in there. It doesn't matter.
Again?
It doesn't matter that we had a whole show dedicated to her.
Really? I mean,
J-Lo,
we already did this.
I know, but she is the queen, and she is the Leo queen.
Look, I love J-Lo, but like, again?
J-Lo, we love you.
Yeah, this actually goes to show how much we truly love J-Lo. Here at the office, honestly, we're always like, J-Lo this, J-Lo that. Did you see the new thing? J-Lo this, J-Lo that.
We really love her.
For sure.
And that yellow, like the way that she stands, that falls under Majestic too, because she just had to stand in front of those rocks and just like,
oh no, she's royalty for sure. Majestic, center of attention, royalty.
She's a complete at 100% Leo. So, but yeah.
But now here's my question. Here's my question. You know, for those of us that are watching us at home right now, and are in Jennifer Lopez, let's say, right? How can they be royal? Do you get what I'm asking, or no?
Yeah.
Like, how is someone royal?
What is it that Leos have that other people don't have that aren't Leos? And Leos are like, yeah, tell them, because Leos love to like be like, you know, different than anybody. Leos aren't shy to be themselves.
Okay.
A Leo isn't going to be inhibited in terms of, I want this amount of attention, or I want to do this dance because I know that I can do it.
Okay.
Leos have that talent about them, and Leos want to be free and just be their authentic selves. And they are creative, and they want to dance, and they want to sing, and they want to stand out, and that's what they do best.
All right, so there's your answer, guys. There's your answer.
Be yourself, do a dance.
Yeah.
Get a cosmic baground behind you and do what we're doing right now.
You know what? Get a yacht, dance on it, and then become, no, that's not.
Get a yacht.
No,
dance
that's not
on
how it
works. Where's Gianluca?
Yeah, exactly. Man, if it was only that easy. But yeah, let us know. know, is all this true? Is it not? If you guys are Leos, if you're married to one, if your cousin is one, or if you just simply are into all of this,
but only
let us
tell
know
them
about
good
Leos.
things, because they're not going to like it if you tell them like, hey, like you did this wrong. They're going to be like, but what do you mean? I do everything perfect. I do everything perfect.
And guys, and here's another thing. If we missed anything, you know, another trait of a Leo that you're like, wait, you know what? There's also this. Let us know. You know, write this down and on those comments, and we'll check out to see.
Except
how
Leos.
much you do
Leos
know.
can't write any more comments about themselves.
There we go. Enough.
So I know you're a Leo, and I know that Leos are extremely passionate. I mean, it's a sign of the heart. It's a fire sign, overprotective of their loved ones, you know, playful, passionate. When I was listening to you talk about your role in this film, and especially that you told me that you're a Cancer rising, that motherly instinct mixed with that, you know, mother cub of being a Leo, I feel like it resonates so much just with your sign, and I wanted to know like how you feel about that.
I think that would be true. Whenever I've gotten my chart read before, those kind of comments kind of resonate with me. I'm very passionate about things in general, but family and my children, I definitely, and I also have this side of me too that, like, you know, doesn't give a and I will fight and not really think about the ramifications if I'm fighting for what I believe in. And sometimes that's worked out well in my life, and sometimes it hasn't worked out well in my life.
Because your ruling planet is the sun, you almost have so much light inside of you that you have to almost give to the world. It's almost meant to be. Your mission in this life is to be authentically and completely yourself. And I want to know if you feel that this industry and if acting is something that you feel is really being yourself creatively and as a whole.
I feel like it is. I mean, I certainly love to perform. I love to be on the stage. I love to be on movie sets. I love, you know, to emote that way. I'm certainly comfortable with that. I'm not a shrinking violet. And I love that feeling. But I also, in my personal life, I think I'm a bit like, I don't celebrate my birthday. Like, I'm not in my personal life seeking attention because I get so much in my personal life. And when I'm in it, I bask in it. I do. But in my real life, I think I deflect it because I have so much of it in my personal life. In real life, I kind of like to take the back seat more.
So Geminis are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and thought process. You know, your mind is constantly racing. You're a great communicator, like to play jokes, like be a little prankster here and there.
Really, the only thing I knew about my sign is that we are bipolar. Like we have like two personalities. That's what I get to hear about myself.
That's like the dark
I'm
side,
fairly,
right?
you know, but
because you guys are known to have dual personalities, which, you know, the constellation of the twins. So you have different perspectives when you're having a conversation. Like maybe one day you'll feel that you have a certain opinion about something, and the next day you're just like, maybe not. Like that's why sometimes Geminis are considered indecisive as well.
well, in my case is before coffee or after coffee.
That
It's
makes
like
sense.
just happens there.
Do you know anything about your sign? Just this is out of
I
curiosity.
bring two for the price of one.
So witty. I mean, Geminis are so witty. That's insane. So that's really all I wanted to ask you guys, and I'm super excited that you guys like astrology.
I only met one. I feel cheated. I didn't meet
You're
two.
cheating.
I only met one person.
That's so Gemini to say, right? Like they're always so witty. But thank you guys so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I
That
can't
was
believe
just
that.
like
I mean,
no words. It's like we're in a dream right now. That was a dream too.
look, guys, I'm a pretty big celebrity, but I'm kidding.
You
but
are.
I will say, like
He's
Halle
a Leo
Berry,
rising for sure.
Halle Berry is A-list Hollywood.
Another Leo, by the way, and I was so like freaking out, but she's amazing.
Oh my God, there you
She's
go.
amazing.
Wow,
That was
that's
really
awesome.
cool.
It's gonna be really hard to top Halle Berry on Stars on Stars,
It is.
but we're gonna try. Yes,
try.
for
We'll
sure.
see what happens
All
after.
right, guys. Well, I think that is it for today.
Yes.
Right? Thank you so much for being here. Thank goodness we didn't have a blue screen because right now you'd be like wearing
know,
stars.
like camouflage.
No, you'd be wearing stars. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you guys like this new background. Let us know if you do. In the meantime, we're gonna go off into space.
Bye.